welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley, and this is a new series that I'm going to be doing for the next month. This is the 28-day decluttering challenge. So how this works, I already did a video on this, kind of explaining what it was about and inviting other people to join me in this challenge. But I'm going to explain a little bit more how this works, at least how I'm going to do it. So for the next 28 days, so the entire month of February, I am going to be decluttering various areas in my house. You know, from my closet and dresser drawers to kitchen cabinets, hall closets, linen closets, the refrigerator. I mean, anything that really needs to be decluttered. My kids' toys, things like that. I am going to be going through and clearing things away because we have just accumulated too much stuff and it is just overflowing and overpowering our life. I do not need all this stuff. So when it comes to decluttering and getting rid of things, it can be a very emotional thing for some people. Just myself in particular, I hate getting rid of things because, for one, I'm cheap. And I always say, oh, what if I need this? I don't want to have to rebuy it, blah, blah, blah. So that's my biggest excuse that I make to not get rid of things. But really the second thing is I put a lot of emotional attachment into items. Now, not all things, but a lot of things I emotionally attach myself to, especially if it was given to me or if it belonged to another family member or a friend at some point. I have a really hard time getting rid of things like that, even if I don't use it. So what I'm doing is when I go through whatever it is I'm going through, a closet or a dresser, I have my trash bin, my yard sale bin, and my Goodwill bin. Now, if the item is useless and not worth anything, it's going in the trash. If I think I can really get a good amount of money from something, then I'm putting it in my yard sale bin, because I don't want to throw everything in my yard sale bin because then it's all staying in my house. I'm going to end up putting it in my basement or in my garage for my future yard sale, whenever that's going to be, and really nothing's leaving my house, it's just moving to a different location. So most of my stuff most likely going to go into the donation bin to where I can give it to someone else who could use it. And now when I'm looking at items personally, I'm going to ask myself a couple questions. How long has it been since I've actually seen this item? Because, you know, I know there's things in my closet that I probably don't even remember that I have or that I haven't seen in a couple years. And if that's the case, do I really need it? Well, the answer 99% of the time is no. And if that's the case, then it's gone. If an item doesn't bring me a lot of joy and happiness, then I don't need it. If it's just a regular item that I could go right out to Target or someplace and buy again, then I really don't need it if I haven't been using it. The only time I'm really going to keep something is if I pull it out and, you know, maybe I haven't seen it in a couple of years. But if it's irreplaceable, like if it's an antique or I know I'm not going to find one again and it means something to me, I'm most likely going to hang on to it. So I hope that made sense. I was just rambling on. Anyway, so for today, I had to find one item that I am ready to part with. Then tomorrow, it'll be 2 items. Then on the 3rd of February, it'll be 3 items. Then 4, then 5, then 6, all the way up till day 28, where I'm getting rid of 28 items. Then at the end of the month, I end up getting rid of over 400 items. And I know to some people, you're probably out there going, 400, I don't have 400 items to get rid of. Unless you're already a minimalist or hardly have anything at all, I bet you do. I really bet you do. Because I've already seen so many things just since I've been looking with this perspective that I don't need, that I think I'm going to surpass the 400 items. But I'm going to show you guys what I got rid of today for day one, my one item, and I have been holding on to this. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's been like 10 years, and I don't even use it. So I have this purse, and it's really old. I mean, it's kind of vintage. No. Any which way, it's a Louis, and it is an old Louis. I didn't pay for this. It was actually given to me by a family member. And I'm like, oh, well, it's a Louis, so I'm going to keep it. Duh. But I don't carry it. It's too small for me. It's just, I don't wear purses this small. And it just sits in my closet. It's sat in my closet for the last 10 years. So it's time to part with it. And because of the age of it, I mean, it's in good shape. There's a little bit of wear like on the handles, and of course like the inside is dirty. So I really don't think that I would get much for this, even if it is a Louis. And it's not worth my time trying to find the one right buyer who might buy it. So it's just time to go. It's gonna go out the door. Congratulations to anybody who finds this, because if it's your style and you like it, then great. You got an awesome purse that will hold up for probably many more years. But yeah, I just held on to it just because of its name and what it was, and that's kind of ridiculous because it doesn't bring me any joy or happiness. It might be slightly unique, but not really. I could go out and buy a different Louis if I had that kind of money, which I don't. But, I mean, it's just a purse. So, yeah, this is my item for day one. And I'm probably going to update you guys at the end of the week. So I'll do 4 updates, and then my last video will just be like everything I got rid of and my thoughts about the whole challenge and any tips or do's or don'ts that I kind of found that along the way that helped me or didn't. So I hope this inspires some of you guys to go through some of your things and get rid of some of that mental and emotional and physical clutter in your lives, because that is my goal here. If you guys have any questions or comments or want to join in on the challenge, there's still time. There's always time. So leave a comment down below and let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again in a week to see what I got rid of. Bye.